Good day, sweet, magnificent mother truckers. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. And today we are going to be talking about a new set of missions. So boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, as you are very well aware of that, we have 3 campaigns in the World of Tanks. The first campaign, the second campaign, and the third campaign that came to the World of Tanks. And with a patch 2.4, which is pretty much 1 year after the second campaign got released, Wargaming is releasing the extra branch for a campaign, if you will, and you can get some decent rewards, fellas. You can get yourself a brand new tank, wheeled German sniper schnitzel, and gazillion of the other rewards, and they're looking good. I mean, close to 10 million credits, 57k free experience, 6,000 bonds, 2,500 components, 36 premium days, plenty of the good stuff to get, that's for sure. Now, looking into the tank which you are going to get over there, German wheeled medium tank. You know what this tank reminds for me? There is 2 tanks that this mother trucker reminds for me. First of all, it is like a concept, straight up, because concept situation is very similar. You are also big mother trucker with wheels. If anyone is hitting you, you are taking one for the team, right? Or alternatively, this could be a Shigaru. Looking into all of this, it is triangle, it is Japanese triangle, same situation, wheeled triangle, and you are also paper, right? Why it is similar to a Shigaru? Because you have, with a Shigaru, 390 alpha damage, but with Fossa, you have 400 alpha damage and significantly better gun handling, right? So the playstyle of the tank is very known. It is not unusual. This is nothing too crazy. It is to be expected. Fast, medium tank with very accurate gun, very good gun handling, but paper mistakes are going to slap you quite heavily. Now, I need to highlight one thing, that this campaign is a bit different compared to the other campaigns. As an example, speaking about the third campaign over there, as an example, Black Rock, you are completing first 10 missions, and pretty much you need to complete it twice, or first 9 missions, if I recall it properly. Either 9, either 10, right? Until the 10, you see? With a new campaign, it's going to be a little bit different type of situation. And first 7 missions, you need to complete 3 times with 3 different vehicles. Then from 8 to 14th, you need to complete twice. And the last 7 missions, if I recall it properly and if I understand this properly, you will need to complete once. Now, all of this is going to be in the index page, and we will try to add the information about those missions as quickly as we physically can. While we are working on those missions ourselves, we are going to add the information. That mission I would recommend that tank, that mission I would recommend that tank. Now, in order to save the time, what we will do, we won't go from mission to mission in this. I am the most interested in the last 7 missions. So we will check everything from 15th to 21st to see how big of the challenge do we have. And from what I've seen so far, those missions are like a hybrid missions. Crucible / the third campaign / the first 2 campaigns. Pretty much there is some activity happening, right? As an example, Vanguard, that means with assault tanks, heavy tanks, assault triangles. You need to destroy 6 enemy vehicles within the view range of your vehicle. Honestly, time-consuming mission, but there is nothing extraordinary. Get 6 kills. Any tank can work with which you can complete this mission because you are playing already super heavies. Definitely self-explainable. After that, be top 1 player by your team by the damage dealt and earn a steel wall medal. So that's pretty much You are playing super heavy, you are brawling, getting the steel wall, being top by experience. Skill-based mission in a way, right? But definitely not a rocket science. Have a total cause damage, blocked, and armor damage dealt and blocked by armor exceeding 5 times of the hit points of your vehicle. I know exactly the tank for that, and the tank for that is XM63. The tier 8 triangle. It has very low amount of the hit points and it does a lot of alpha damage. So if you get like 6k bounced slash damage, you are done, GG finito. You don't need to overthink this too much. And keep this in mind, you need to complete it once, right? After that, Vanguard 18, cause 8000 damage to enemy vehicles and cause 2000 damage to immobilized enemy vehicles. So pretty much you need to do 8k, but out of this 8k, 2000 needs to be whenever you are tracking someone. So pretty much with a higher alpha damage guns, you're shooting into the track, you're doing damage, and you are completing this kind of automatically. It's, in my opinion, this is straight up 8000 damage, right? Moving on next, Vanguard 19, cause 4500 damage to enemy vehicles of your tier or higher from the clinch 50 meters or destroy 5 enemy vehicles from the 50 meters or less. This mission is going to be pain in the butt because you need to be very, very close. 50 meters, fellas, you need to show your nuts into the enemy face. This is going to be quite a hard mission in my opinion. I would probably complete this with assault triangle such as PTZ. Probably that's what I would do. Or let's say something like Tier 1 whenever you can go in front, ram and do a lot of damage, right? Vanguard 12, destroy enemy of 3 different classes, 6 enemies of 3 different classes. Once again, automatic mission, there is nothing to overthink, and as a matter of fact, I don't see that much of the difference between 15th and 20th, at least in my opinion. And last but not least, cause receive block 16,000 hit points of damage, cost 25 of your team total damage. So this is very simple. You are playing with Ratatata, at least in my opinion. You are doing as much as you can do, and if it happened to be that you are winning the lottery that your team is not the greatest, you are getting slaughtered and you are completing this mission as long as you have a bit of the damage dealt by saying a bit 25%. And bouncing a bit, right? Simple as this. This is what this mission is. I don't think that it is that complicated overall compared into the grand scheme of things, right? But once again, for casual player, it is going to be very, very hard. Right, let's move to the sniper or assault vehicles. Cause 5 times more damage to enemy vehicles than hit points of your vehicle. Straight up sniper schnitzel mission. Su-130, Scorpion, something that nature. Destroy 3 enemy vehicles, causing at least 1000 damage to each of them. This is autoloader mission, Foch B, T-57, whatever tank that can do massive amount of the damage in the short period of time. Cause 5,500 damage and destroy 6 enemy vehicles. This is quite hard mission, higher tier, gets 6 kills. It will take some time to complete, but once again, probably autoloader is the best choice. Be top 1 player on your team by experience earned and cause 5000 damage from the distance 300 meters and more. This is kind of annoying because you cannot brawl, so you are sniping, you need to be top by XP, and you need to do 5000. I can imagine doing this mission personally for myself with some kind of a 4005. You one-shot at 3 enemy vehicles and then you are getting very much involved. At least that's how I am looking at this. Destroy 6 enemy vehicles having no prior damage to your vehicle. This is very hard in my opinion because you cannot be aggressive. You will take one shot and your mission failed. This is going to be very, very hard in my opinion. Win a battle and damage dealt to enemy vehicles must exceed 30% of your team damage. I would straight up go for auto loaders, auto reloaders, whatever has a good DPM and good burst. Not the easiest mission, but definitely doable. Cause 9,000 damage to the enemy vehicles. Simple as this, 9,000 damage, nothing to overthink. And last but not least, this is lights and triangles. And we have enable your allies to destroy 8 enemy vehicles by spotting, immobilizing, or stunning them. This is very hard. You need a very specific map, and 8 enemy vehicles is a lot. It is a lot. This will take quite some time. I can promise you that. And it comes from the light tank lover map. Or I supposed to say light tank lover side. Cause 4,000 damage while moving, speed 35, or destroy 6 enemy vehicles while they are moving. In my opinion, this is straight up just destroy the enemy vehicles, or you are playing with a 50B and you are just doing clips on the move. 1 out of 2. For me personally, probably I will aim to get 4,000 damage while moving. Damage cost, including the damage cost with your assistance, must be 9,000 and survive, or alternatively, if you are clicker, stun for 4,000 damage. So in this situation, for me personally, I'm light tank lover. I would hope for Prokhorovka, Malinovka, or whatever else map that I can get, and keep this in mind that we will have a brand new tier 11 light tank coming into the game with the light tank, which will have epic ability to spot, which is going to be an interesting one. Destroy 5 enemy vehicles at the range 100 meters or less. Destroy 5 enemy vehicles on the range 565 or more. So pretty much 5 kills whenever you are very close with a light tank, or 5 kills with art. I would always choose light tank, but that's only me. Earn ace medal, nothing unusual. Play with a tank with which you are feeling the most confident, but probably what I would do with all of this, I would go to the index page. I would go to the vehicle stats, marks of mastery, which is aces. I would take the tier 8 light tank, and I would check out which light tank is taking the least of the experience to get ace on. And we can clearly see we have something like a Walker Bulldog with 1.2. This is last time how I have done it. If you are hunting for aces, I think this is the right way to do the things, but that's only me, right? Enable your allies to cause 8,000 damage to the enemy vehicle by spotting them, remain invisible at the moment. This is Monty mission, in my opinion. This is a hard one, not an easy task by any shape or any form. It will take time. And damage cost, including damage cost with your assistance, must be 12,000. This is very, very hard. Also, light tank, at least in my opinion, light tank mission straight up. Yeah, this will take some time for sure. But once again, the best part of all of this is over time, every and each player is going to get the reward vehicle, because by completing the daily tasks overall in the game, I am talking about the missions, you are going to get those points, and those points will give you ability to assemble tank without even completing all the missions. So for me, fellas, about this, I cannot say absolutely anything wrong. I am glad that we are getting another personal campaign, and I think it should be an yearly thing, to be fair with you. And there is literally nothing to complain about. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The sweaty players will be busy. The newer players will be busy to complete those easier missions at first, and there is literally nothing to complain about. Just pure goodness and free rewards in a way. Or maybe not free, maybe frustrating rewards, but rewards nevertheless. Anyways, fellas, we are going back to the normal schedule. I apologize for last few days for not being there. I had a lot of things to do in real life, but now we are here and we are back. Love you all. Thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate you, and see you very, very soon. Skillato is out for today. Peace.